Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss a very interesting problem from the topic quadratic equation. The question is, let A, B, C, D be real number such that B minus D is greater than or equal to 5 and all the roots x1, x2, x3, x4 of polynomial Px is equal to x raised to 4 plus ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus d are real. Then what we need to find? We need to find the smallest value of product of x1 squared plus 1 into x2 squared plus 1 into x3 squared plus 1 into x4 squared plus 1. Now I am going to give approach how to solve this problem. Now what is given here? It is given that p of x is equal to x raised to 4 plus ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus d and b minus d is greater than or equal to 5. We need to find the value of x1 squared plus 1, x2 squared plus 1, x3 squared plus 1 into x4 squared plus 1. Now let us suppose, can we write p of x as x minus x1 into x minus x2 x minus x3 into x minus x4. This is our p of x. Now let us suppose this is qx. Now qx can also be written as x plus I, x1 plus I into x1 minus I, x2 plus I into x2 minus I, x3 plus I into x3 minus I into x4 plus I into x4 minus I. Just factorizing, what is I here? Where I is equal to under root of minus 1 here. Now we can also write p of x as x1 minus x into x2 minus x into x3 minus x into x4 minus x, because what we have done, this is x1 minus x is minus of x minus x1 and this is minus of x minus x2, so minus minus is plus even times. Now what about p of I? P of I is x1 minus I into x2 minus I into x3 minus I into x4 minus I. Now why we have written p of x as x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3, x minus x4? Because x1, x2, x3, x4 are the roots of this equation and also the coefficient of leading coefficient x raised to 4 coefficient is 1. So it is written as p of x is x minus x1, x minus x2, x minus x3 into x minus x4. Now what about p of minus I? P of minus I is equal to x1 plus I into x2 plus I into x3 plus I into x4 plus I. Simply let us suppose this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. Now simply multiplying equation 1 to 2, what we find? If we multiply 1 and 2, we find that p of I into p of minus I, this is x1 minus I into x1 plus I. So this is x1 square plus 1, x2 square plus 1, x3 square plus 1 and this is x4 square plus 1. This is what? This is nothing but this is q of x. So this is q of x, p of I into p of minus I is equal to q of x. And what is q of x? This we have assumed q of x, x1 square plus 1, x2 square plus 1, x3 square plus 1 into x4 square plus 1. Now what about p of I and what about p of minus I? So p of I is equal to, simply putting the value of x is equal to I in this equation, I raised to 4 plus ai cube plus bi square plus ci plus d. So this is equal to 1, ai cube is minus ai minus b plus ci plus d. So if we simplify this, what we find? This is 1 minus b plus d I times c minus a. And what about p of minus I? Simply putting I again in this equation, what we find? So putting x is equal to minus I here, what we find in this equation? We find this is minus I raised to 4 plus a into minus I cube plus b into minus I square c into minus I plus t. So I raised to 4 is 1, so this is 1. This is minus I cube is minus I, so this is plus ai minus b minus ci plus t. So p of minus I is equal to 1 minus b plus t minus I c minus a. Now what about p of I into p of minus I? P of I into p of minus I. Simply multiplying this term and this term, what we find? We find this as 1 minus b plus t. This is equal to 1 minus b plus t, I c minus a into 1 minus b plus t minus I c minus a. So this is a plus b into a minus b form. So this is equal to 1 minus b plus t whole square minus I square c minus a square. So this is c minus a whole square. And what is given? It is given that b minus t is greater than or equal to 5. And we know that 1 minus b plus t is same as b minus t minus 1 whole square plus c minus a whole square. And it is given that b minus t is greater than or equal to 5 from question. So b minus t is greater than 5. So b minus t minus 1 is greater than or equal to 4. So this is what? 4 square. And this is a perfect square. This can't be negative. Also a, b, c, d are real number. It is given in the question. So p of I into p of minus I, this is always be greater than or equal to, this is 4 square plus 0, because this is a perfect square, this can't be negative. So this is always be greater than or equal to 16. And p of I into p of minus I, that we have already calculated this as q of x here. So q of x is always greater than or equal to 16. So the minimum value of the expression is 16. So hope you understand how to solve this problem. And this type of problem is very important for IIT JEE point of view. Thank you and see you in next video.